They hired a big movie star, Arnold Schwarzenegger, to take my place. And we know how that turned out. The ratings went right down the tubes. It's been a total disaster.
Arnold, I have a great idea. Why don't we switch jobs? You take over TV because you're such an expert in ratings, and I take over your job. And then people can finally sleep comfortably again.
So being from Europe, I have seen firsthand how things can spin out of control. I know there is a fear in this country and all over the world that something like this could happen right here.
Remember when Trump was just a loudmouth on TV? Well, now he's got Arnold mad. And we're not talking about a little tiff here, folks. The Terminator himself just dropped a video that's spreading faster than fake tan at a MAGA rally. Arnold's not pulling any punches, and Trump's tweets are looking mighty weak in comparison. Want to see a real political smackdown? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Remember when Arnold was just a muscle-bound action hero crushing bad guys on the big screen? Well, folks, our favorite Austrian oak has traded in his sunglasses and leather jacket for a new mission, crushing Trump's ego. And let me tell you, it's a sight to behold. Now, Arnold's journey from Terminator to political Terminator wasn't exactly smooth sailing. He went from yelling, "Get to the choppa," to "Get to the voting booth." But hey, at least he didn't need a time machine to make that transition. Trump's presidency, though?
As an immigrant to this country, I would like to say a few words to my fellow Americans. President Trump sought to overturn the results of an election, and of a fair election. President Trump is a failed leader. He will go down in history as the worst president ever. The good thing is that he soon will be as irrelevant as an old tweet. Very aware of Kristallnacht, or the Night of Broken Glass. It was a night of rampage against the Jews carried out in 1938 by the Nazi equivalent of the Proud Boys.
That's what really got Arnold's biceps bulging with rage. He's been watching Trump's antics like a hawk, and boy, he's not impressed. It's like watching a bad sequel to The Apprentice, but instead of firing people, Trump's trying to fire democracy itself. Our favorite kindergarten cop has seen this movie before, folks, and spoiler alert, it doesn't end well. It's like Trump's trying to recreate Twins with Putin, but instead of comedy gold, we're getting political chaos. While Trump's been tweeting up a storm, Arnold's been brewing a storm of his own. And let me tell you, it's not the kind of storm you can stop with a wall. It's more like a Category 5 hurricane of truth, ready to blow Trump's comb over right off his orange head.
You famously said that the Republican Party has a problem at the box office. I heard you equate the GOP with the Titanic. Explain.
The reason why I said it was because their policies were such that they were not really including everybody. And we were losing them because we were not addressing those issues. So I was telling them, I said, look, the way you're going, being so healthcare reform and being so anti-environment and stuff like this, we are losing and we are dying at the box office.
Arnold's about to teach Trump a lesson he won't forget. It's like kindergarten cop meets the art of the deal, but this time, the only one getting schooled is the so-called stable genius himself. The stage is set for a showdown that'll make the Terminator movies look like a picnic. We've got Arnold, the man who once said, "I'll be back," facing off against Trump, the man who just won't go away. It's like David versus Goliath. Goliath if David had enormous muscles and Goliath had tiny hands. But this isn't just about two celebrities feuding, it's about protecting democracy, baby. Arnold's not just flexing his muscles, he's flexing his civic duty. He's seen what happens when democracy crumbles, and he's not about to let it happen on his watch. Arnold's watched as Trump's turned the White House into his personal reality show, but unlike The Apprentice, you can't just fire a whole country when things don't go your way.
What do you think about Donald Trump running for president again?
You know, I think that's the past. And I think that we have to march into the future. And I think there are very talented people in this country on the Republican side that can run. So I will go, look in the future rather than in a rear mirror.
Our Austrian oak knows that running a country isn't like running a business. You can't just declare bankruptcy and start over. Trump's been acting like he's the star of his own movie, but Arnold knows the real star should be the American people. He's watched as Trump's tried to rewrite the Constitution like it's a bad script, but Arnold's not buying the rewrite. Our Terminator turned Governator has been biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And let me tell you, when Arnold strikes, he doesn't pull any punches. He's about to drop a truth bomb on Trump that'll make "hasta la vista, baby" sound like a gentle goodbye. Arnold's seen Trump's playbook and he's not impressed. It's like watching a bad actor try to improvise their way through a scene. But this isn't some B-movie, folks. This is real life with real consequences. So while Trump's been busy building walls, Arnold's been busy building bridges. He's seen firsthand what happens when leaders divide instead of unite. And he's not about to let Trump turn America into a dystopian future worse than any sci-fi movie. Okay, folks, let's talk about the moment Arnold dropped his video bomb on Trump. While the Orange Man was probably lounging at Mar-a-Lago, sipping on his Diet Coke, Arnie was gearing up to deliver a knockout punch that would make even the Terminator proud. Now, we all know Arnold's got muscles for days, but in this video, he flexed something even more impressive.
The only thing is that we don't have to go under completely. We don't have to wait for that moment. Let's change and let's go and be more open and go back to this kind of like a big tent idea of Ronald Reagan. And I think this is why we have helped it to some extent here in California with getting rid of gerrymandering and to do redistricting reform and to have open primaries.
Independents are about to overtake Republicans in California. What can California do differently?
I think independents are going to take over the Republicans, are going to take over the Democrats also.
His political biceps, and boy, did he come out swinging. He wasn't just throwing playful jabs, he was going for a full-on KO. But here's where things get real serious, real fast. Arnold starts by comparing the Capitol riot to Kristallnacht. Yeah, you heard that right, he went there. Now, for those of you who slept through history class, Kristallnacht was a pretty big deal in Nazi Germany, and Arnold, well, he's seen this movie before, and he's not a fan of the sequel. See, Arnold's childhood in post-Nazi Austria isn't just some fun trivia fact anymore. It's a warning, and it's scarier than any movie monster he's ever faced. He's painting a picture of lies and intolerance that would make even the bravest action hero shake in their boots. And Trump, well, let's just say he's probably sweating more than usual as Arnold keeps dropping these truth bombs. But wait, it gets even juicier. Arnold starts sharing a personal story about his dad, who was part of the Nazi Party. Talk about family drama. He says, it all started with lies and lies and lies and intolerance. Sound familiar? It's like Arnold's holding up a mirror to today's political circus, and the reflection ain't pretty. He even talks about his dad coming home drunk and violent. Yikes! It's like a really messed up episode of Keeping Up with the Schwarzeneggers. But Arnold's not sharing this for the drama. He's showing us what happens when lies and intolerance take over. It's a sobering reminder that history has a nasty habit of repeating itself if we're not careful. Now you might be thinking, but what about the action? Where are the explosions? Well, hold on to your popcorn because Arnold's got a prop that would make Michael Bay jealous. A sword. But this isn't just any old sword. It's a symbol of his commitment to defending democracy. It's like he's saying, I'll be back to protect our values. Cheesy? Maybe. Effective? You bet your Star-Spangled Banner it is. But the real fireworks come when Arnold drops the mother of all insults. He calls Trump the worst president ever and a failed leader. Ouch. That's gotta hurt more than getting punched by the Predator. And just when you think he's done, Arnold twists the knife even further. He says Trump will soon be as irrelevant as an old tweet. Double ouch. It's like Arnold's playing whack-a-mole with Trump's ego, and he's got perfect aim. Now, you might be wondering, how did the internet react to this political smackdown? Well, let me tell you, it spread faster than a rumor in high school. People were sharing it left and right, probably captioning it with things like Arnold just hit harder than a Predator punch. It's like the whole internet collectively stood up and slow clapped. But here's the thing, this isn't just some viral video for laughs. Political smarty pants are saying this is a big deal. They're all, ooh, Arnold's unique background gives him street cred when it comes to warning us about authoritarianism. It's like Arnold's personal history is the secret sauce that makes his message extra spicy and hard to ignore. Alright folks, it's time to witness the digital smackdown of the century. While Arnold's video is spreading faster than gossip at a high school reunion, Trump's probably reaching for his phone like it's a lifeline. You know our former president can't resist a good Twitter tantrum, especially when it's coming from a guy who once filled his shoes on The Celebrity Apprentice. But here's the thing, Trump's usual social media tirades are looking about as effective as a wet noodle in a sword fight. It's like he's trying to put out a forest fire with a squirt gun. The Donald's reaching deep into his bag of tricks, but all he's pulling out is stale popcorn and old TV ratings. Picture this, Trump hunched over his phone, thumbs flying faster than a hummingbird on Red Bull. He's furiously tweeting about Arnold's Celebrity Apprentice ratings from years ago. Because obviously, that's totally relevant to the current political climate, right? It's like bringing up your ex's cooking skills during a debate about climate change. Sure, January. Meanwhile, Arnold's message is spreading like wildfire, resonating with folks across the political spectrum. It's like watching a viral video of a cat playing piano. Everyone's sharing it, from your conservative uncle to your ultra-liberal college roommate. The Terminator's words are cutting through the noise like a hot knife through butter, and people are eating it up. Even Trump's die-hard supporters are starting to squirm. It's hard to ignore when the Terminator decides to flex his political muscles. They're probably thinking, sure, we love our guy, but have you seen Arnold's biceps? It's like trying to argue with a brick wall that can bench press a truck. Here's where it gets really juicy. The more Trump tweets, the more people watch Arnold's video. It's a vicious cycle that's making the Donald's head spin faster than Linda Blair in The Exorcist. Every time Trump hits that little bluebird, he's basically handing Arnold a megaphone and saying, "Here, why don't you speak a little louder?" It's like watching a political game of Uno, and Arnold just slapped down a draw 4 card. Trump's trying to counter, but all he's got is a bunch of number cards in the wrong color. He's tweeting about TV ratings while Arnold's talking about democracy and the future of America. It's like bringing a plastic spork to a lightsaber duel. And get this, Trump's tweets are backfiring harder than a clown car with engine trouble. Every time he tries to hit back, he's just making Arnold's words more powerful. It's like he's fertilizing the very message he's trying to squash. Arnold's video is going viral faster than you can say, "I'll be back," and Trump's tweets are acting like a booster rocket. Well, folks, while Trump's busy tweeting up a storm, the internet's having a field day with Arnold's video. It's like watching a political meme factory on steroids. But here's the kicker. Between all the laughs and jokes, people are actually paying attention to what the Terminator's saying. Social media is buzzing louder than a swarm of angry bees. Everyone and their grandma's talking about democracy and leadership. It's like the whole internet suddenly decided to become a bunch of armchair political scientists. Who knew Arnold could make civic duty cool again? And get this, celebrities are jumping on the bandwagon faster than you can say, "I'll be back." Turns out most of them are Team Arnold. It's like Hollywood's version of picking sides for dodgeball, and Trump's the kid nobody wants on their team. Political big brains are going over Arnold's speech with a fine-tooth comb. They're analyzing every word like it's the Da Vinci Code of politics. Suddenly everyone's an expert on democracy and the Constitution. It's like a nationwide crash course in Civics 101, and Arnold's the surprise guest lecturer. Trump's loyal followers are trying to fight back, but they're about as effective as a snowball in a heat wave. They're outnumbered, outgunned, and outmemmed. It's like watching a chihuahua try to take on a pack of wolves. Cute, but kinda sad. The view count on Arnold's video is going through the roof. It's climbing faster than Trump's blood pressure at a fact-checking convention. We're talking millions of views in hours. It's like watching a real-time lesson in how to break the internet, political style. You know what's really wild? Arnold's action hero image is actually helping his political message spread. Who'd have thought that all those years of hasta la vista baby would translate into political clout? It's like his muscles are flexing in the voting booth. Turns out being the Terminator gives you some serious street cred when it comes to defending democracy. People are eating it up like it's the last slice of freedom pie at the American Dream buffet. Arnold's gone from terminating bad guys on screen to terminating bad politics in real life. The hashtags are flying faster than bullets in an action movie. Yodi. Arnold vs. Trump, your democracy not dictatorship. I'll be back to vote. You name it. It's trending. It's like Twitter's turned into a political battleground, and Arnold's leading the charge with an army of keyboard warriors. Even the news anchors can't keep up. They're trying to report on this faster than Arnold can do one-armed push-ups. It's like watching a bunch of cats trying to catch a laser pointer. They're all over the place, but they can't quite get a handle on it. And let's not forget the memes. Oh boy, the memes. They're spreading faster than rumors at a high school reunion. We've got Arnold's head photoshopped onto Uncle Sam posters, Trump's face on a baby throwing a tantrum, and more Terminator puns than you can shake a cybernetic arm at. But here's the thing, beneath all the jokes and jabs, there's a serious undercurrent. People are actually listening to what Arnold's saying. It's like they've suddenly realized that maybe, just maybe, we should pay attention to the guy warning us about the dangers of lying politicians and the importance of protecting democracy. Well, folks, it looks like Arnold's not just flexing his muscles anymore. He's flexing his political clout too. And boy, is it making waves. The dust might be settling after his verbal smackdown on Trump, but Arnold's words are still bouncing around the nation like a super-powered rubber ball. Remember when Arnold was just that guy who said, "I'll be back," and fought killer robots? Well, now he's back all right, but he's fighting something way scarier than any Terminator. He's battling for the soul of American democracy. Talk about a plot twist. People are seeing Arnold in a whole new light now. He's not just the guy who made "get to the choppa" a catchphrase. Nope, he's become democracy's new bodyguard, and he's taking his job seriously. It's like watching the Terminator transform into Captain America, only with more muscles and a funnier accent. But here's the million-dollar question. Can a former action hero really make a difference in today's political circus? I mean, we've already got one celebrity in the political ring, and look how that turned out. But hold on to your hats, because Arnold might just be the exception to the rule. You see, Arnold's got a secret weapon that's making his criticism of Trump hit harder than one of his movie punches. It's his past as a Republican governor. Yeah, you heard that right. The guy who used to be on the same team as Trump is now calling him out. It's like watching your favorite sports star switch sides mid-game and start scoring for the other team. Talk about a game changer. And get this, Arnold's message isn't just preaching to the choir. It's crossing party lines faster than a politician changes promises during election season. He's reaching people who might usually tune out when politics come up. It's like he's found the secret sauce to make people actually listen to political talk without falling asleep or reaching for the remote. The political eggheads are all in a tizzy over this. They're wondering if this could be a turning point in the post-Trump era. It's like Arnold's dropped a political bomb, and everyone's waiting to see where the pieces fall. Will this be the moment that changes everything, or will it just be another blip on the crazy radar of 2023? But here's the kicker, Arnold's not backing down. He's on a mission, and he's got that same determination he had when he was fighting robot assassins from the future. Only this time, he's protecting something way more important than John Connor. He's safeguarding democracy itself. And while Arnold's star is rising faster than his box office numbers in the 90s, Trump's influence seems to be going the way of VHS tapes. It's like watching a real-time popularity contest, and for once, Trump's not winning. Who would have thought we'd see the day when the Terminator was more popular than the former president? Arnold's takedown of Trump isn't just another celebrity cage match, folks. It's like a wake-up call with biceps, flexing some serious democracy muscles. The Terminator's warning about lies and intolerance isn't just hot air. It's coming from a guy who saw the real-life consequences up close in post-Nazi Austria. Talk about a plot twist. But here's the kicker. This battle for democracy isn't just happening in stuffy Washington offices. It's playing out in our Twitter feeds, our chats over coffee, and even in our choice of memes. Arnold's basically telling us to put down the popcorn and pick up our civic duty. Remember when he said, "I'll be back"? Well, he meant it, and he's bringing the fight to protect democracy with him. The question is, are we gonna join him, or are we gonna sit on our butts like we're watching another rerun of The Apprentice? Time to choose your adventure, America.